Alright, before I get us into the next chapter, I do want to do a couple of things. Let's manage our items. Let's see, what did I want to do? We got a couple of promotions to do. So Naimi's maxed out, so she'll get to choose between being a sniper or a ranger. I've mentioned this before. Snipers have the skill Sure Strike, which means that they're guaranteed to hit their opponent. We did see that with Inez against a boss. It triggered when he only had a 60% hit rate. So it's not like it's completely useless. It's just that snipers, like almost by definition, they're always going to be really accurate. So it seems a bit pointless, in my humble opinion. So let's make her a ranger. She will have extra movement range, you know, at the cost of being a horse. And she can equip swords, which makes her slightly more versatile. As far as dealing damage goes. And again, any difference in stat caps is probably not going to come into play. See, the other promotion I wanted to do... I don't have a whole lot of people here. Colm also hit level 20. I'm going to promote him. Thieves can turn into assassins. Did I cover this before? I might have covered this before. Thieves can turn into assassins who, if they get a critical hit, it's a 50-50 chance of being an instant kill. Doesn't work on bosses, or it might have a reduced chance against bosses. Other than that, I mean, that could be something. It works well for someone who has low strength, if you can believe it, because, well, then it makes up for a big gap in damage potential. And then there's the rogue. Rogues don't need lockpicks. They can unlock doors and open treasure chests for free. So they're just thieves, but better. And they can still steal. I think assassins can still use lockpicks, but they can't steal anymore. So we're gonna make Colm into a rogue. There we go. Make him a little beefier while we're at it. That also means I can just get rid of this lockpick. I could probably just sell it, honestly. Is there anyone else I wanted to promote at this point? I don't think so. Alright, so that's enough for that. Let's head to Zalbul Marsh. That sure sounds like fun. Alright, Mur went missing, dude. It's kind of been a while since the last stream, so I kind of forgot what happened. Oh, captured by Selena. Well, she did get the dragonstone, so slightly worrying. How is the story in this game? I mean, the thing about the story is that, it didn't stick with me quite as well as the previous Fire Emblem did. Probably because I played that one a little more. So I'm forgetting a lot of the things that happened. Toxic Player 697, thank you for the follow. I hope the toxic part is just a name and not an actual admission of your qualities as a player. The story, though. So I'm kind of like re-experiencing this for the first time since, I don't know, we'll say roughly 15 years ago, when this game first came out and I played and beat it. But so far it's actually fairly common for Fire Emblem fare. You've got your lords who are nobility in a kingdom that gets attacked and invaded by its neighbors, and for all intents and purposes is destroyed. And now we're trying to build our forces to strike back. I was going to say gathering some sacred stones, which is actually a plot point in the original Fire Emblem, but no, the sacred stones are being destroyed. So that's actually not the case here, but there's that parallel of 5 sacred gems relating to a great evil. So I don't know, maybe there's a reason it didn't stick with me that well. See, toxic means something else. Does it mean that you play Toxic by Britney Spears a lot? Because I have it on good authority that that song was a banger. I'm just making jokes here, don't mind me. Because I made it say by the by. Fun thing about Nightbot is you can program it to say things that you want it to say. So I just... what did I do? Did I even modify that script a little, other than to put my links? I don't know. Anyway, we've got some stuff going on in the game itself. I should probably pay a little more attention to that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Changes. I was just about to say, changes is kind of a really vague term. Oh, they did? Congratulations. You're now a full-fledged influencer, Frost. Oh, wait, actually, Selena's here listening to the story. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fluorspar. Alright, because the generals of Grotto are named after gemstones. know what? Making dumb pulls is definitely a valid thing to do as an influencer. We're getting Selena's tragic backstory. Oh boy. Well, I'm guessing we just got a reason for why this chapter is called Fluorspar's Oath. The power of the thunderstorm. It's kind of funny that they phrase it like that. Let's take a look at our map here, what we've got. How many times do I have to say it? Once again, big map. But yes, here we go. So Selena does come equipped with a bolting tome. I mean, it's not like it's some natural power that she has, her unique power. Io. Thanks for pointing that out, Roz. Very informative. One of Grotto's generals, also known by the name Fluorspar. Thank you, video game. Okay, she's pretty tough. Those are numbers. Let's take a look at some of the others. Just scroll through the list. Anything to worry about? Anything to pick up, I should say. Energy ring from that troubadour. Okay. Dragon spear from that one. Albert. Alright. That's interesting. Red gem if I feel bold enough to try to steal it. And speedwing. Am I gonna murder a healer for an energy ring? I mean... well... let me rearrange my units a little bit. Look at me. Very carefully dodge that question. We'll see what happens. Because remember, this is still alternate timeline save file, where none of this is going to matter past today. So I might not. Well, all my units are the good ones already, so I don't really need to... Oh, I should have double-checked their armor, their equipment. I'm gonna rewind. Alright. Let's double-check items here. She's got a D rank in swords? That's better than I thought. That's true. The troubadour can't defend herself. That is Very true. Alright, items. She's already got all the bows I have. Constitution's not great, so I'm not gonna give her that armor slayer. I'll just buy her a freaking iron sword. Who else needs equipment? Yeah, that's totally fair to do. Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna give her an extra bow, too, because I just realized that she's only got short bow and steel, and that's not ideal. That rhymed. Alright, now I'm ready to start. Hey, I remember these two. What do you mean you can't tell which army is Freelia and which is Grotto? One is blue and one is red. How is it that these people can see and hear from all the way across the battlefield, but they can't tell which ones are the good guys and which ones are the bad? The real answer is whatever is the most dramatically appropriate for that moment. And you know what? That's actually fine. Oh, good. Well, Marissa's not in this fight, and you might recall that in both of the maps she appears, she's actually with the enemy due to some mercenary guild mix-up. Alright, looks like I'm definitely going to beat up the healer to steal that energy ring. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I want Joshua to get some experience, actually. Good start. For a whole 10 experience, this is fine. Archers, why? Now the question is, am I going to split up my forces so I can get to both villages in a timely fashion? Or do I take my chances and go one at a time? Keep them all together? Yeah, I should split them up. Because they're going to be kind of bottlenecked by those bridges anyway, so might as well. So, send Amelia here. Colm can go here. Amy can go there. And Tana can go that way. I'll have the others go this way. Just making things up as I go. Dusel, 80 or 65 hit. Okay. Oh, I should have a healer go each way. That would be the wisest thing to do. Garrick is armed with the hero crest. Now, since it literally isn't going to matter in the long run, I'm thinking maybe I should just promote Garrick right now. Let's just do that. Why don't we just do that? As a mercenary, Garrick can also promote into a ranger. But we've already got one of those, so I'm going to make him a hero. Heroes also pick up axes. Which I don't have any for him right now. So, it's fine. Oh, but I gotta turn his animations on, especially now that, you know, he's promoted. Hero animations are pretty fun. Look at that. His numbers got a lot better. Definitely the right move. The funny thing about Garrick is that his stats already start really good. So to have him be, like, instantly promotable is pretty nice. And that guy was just lucky that there's a force tile to attack from. That gave him just the defense he needed to require a second hit from Dusel. Oh hey, look at that. The guy... Oh, wait. Damn it. Well... That's probably okay. I guess technically a hand axe is going to have more utility than the halberd would have. But it's still kind of a bummer. Just goodbye. Let's see, what else? Well, I guess while I'm promoting, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to promote Joshua, since I've got his promotion item lined up already. Let's do it. Why the hell not? Joshua... So Myrmidons in this game can promote to assassins, which is not a terrible idea, because Myrmidons, you know, naturally get high skill growth, which means more crits, which means more instant kills. But Swordmasters are still cool, in my book. So... Plus, his strength is already, like, pretty high, which helps a lot for a Myrmidon Swordmaster type. I want to say if he goes to the assassin route, it's true. They do look identical to Jafar. Always thought, oh well, clearly they're reusing some assets from the previous game, but it is kind of funny that they didn't like do anything to like differentiate the battle sprite for the assassin. Just change the color palette, it's fine. Anyway, where was I? If Joshua had lower strength and this was a playthrough that I was keeping, then I would consider making him an assassin, because of what I was saying before about how the instant kill can, you know, works even if the unit has low strength. Well, alright. Alright, Garrick. Oh, actually hit Tethys. Okay. Killer Axe, who told you to use that? Put that down. Oh well. I'm not interested in rewinding that much this time. Not for this file. Alright, Colm is gonna come in and mop up here. But, yeah, when you look at the rogue battle sprite, you can tell that it was, you know, created at a different time. Compared to some of these other ones with more traditional Fire Emblem classes. That's the sword. Right, well. Did I take out? Damn, I did take out the one with the lance first. Let's see. Any other archers in range? Not really. That's fine. Just get out of here, sniper. Okay, and those are stats. Alright. Meanwhile, to the west. That's about what I expected, but it's okay. It's just plain rude. Blocking off Joshua's forward progress like that? Oh. I didn't realize he was in range. Oh dear. I guess that's exactly 10 spaces, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, how about that? Cool. Good thing I've got a healer. We'll be going right there. I know I said I wasn't keen on like doing rewinds, but also don't want to use my buff mercenary already. It's a little too early for that. Look at that 29 crit though. That's fun. But I'll go for the sure shot. So let's visit this village. What do we got? We've got generic village girl recolored. Fawn off bandits. Don't hurt her. Got a talisman out of it. Talisman that may come in handy in this battle. Alright, let's just take care of this guy. See, if I hadn't made Ross a fighter, or if I hadn't made him a pirate, he wouldn't be able to cross the river. Yeah, Mulder can just do this. This is good. Good use of his abilities. Good use of that experience. Oh boy. That up. I just realized I forgot to mention that one other advantage to the Swordmaster, apart from style points, is that they have a natural bonus to their critical rate. So you get to see that a lot. I forget what the amount is. It's either plus 10 or plus 15. Whatever it is, it's significant. Someone decided to try Ephraim. Good job. Wow, an aggressive Pegasus Knight with the javelin. my god, Franz, I forgot. You know what I forgot? I forgot that Franz has, like, 2 resistance. I think it's exactly 2. Yeah. Good lord. Franz, what am I even paying you for? Probably should have dropped him and put Seth in. Oh well. A little late for shouldas. I'll just go with this. We'll just say Ephraim is fed up. He has had it up to here. The Great Knight is another good example of what I was talking about earlier with how you can tell that some of these sprites were, you know, drawn at a different time. Because I feel like there's a lot more detailing going on. Is this the one that had something? I don't know. I forget. Some of the units here had something, and I totally forgot which ones. Anyway, goodbye. I do want to take care of those bandits, but I don't want to just... Well, maybe it'll be okay if I do something like this. Probably should have saved state, but, well, it's not as... well, I was about to say it's not as fun if you don't commit to your bit, but, well, that's not entirely true. I'm surprised at how tanky Joshua is right now. It seems unnatural. Like taking 1 to 4 damage from enemy attacks, that's... I don't know. Maybe it's just because I am so grossly overleveled, but it seems like a lot. That's fine. Let's see. If I remember correctly, Ross's resistance is actually pretty low too, so I'm now having the sudden fear that maybe Selena's gonna target him next, and he's just gonna bite the big one. mean, I can't imagine his resistance is as low as Fran's, but I can't imagine it's that much better. Look at that. 21 damage. On the plus side, that's, what, the third use of her tome? Right? Yeah. So as long as I can survive 2 more hits, 2 more, you know, attempts to cast, that should be okay. Mulder's so far back, I'm not too happy about that. Alright, let's try a little of this. Sure wish I had a longbow right about now. Anyone severely hurt? So yeah, just to be safe, I'm gonna take out this guy. Okay, I want to point out a little something. Namely, that guy had a 22 hit rate. And I know that's with a hand axe. But he also had triangle advantage, so he was getting an extra 30 accuracy. Which means, in other words, that if their stats were played perfectly straight, he would have no chance of hitting Tana. That's just kind of remarkable to me. Anyway, I'm hoping I didn't mess up by putting Joshua in range of Lee's shaman here. That would be very bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, do not move Franz. That's gonna be key. Ephraim's got pretty low resistance too. I feel like in the last stream or two, I might have said that resistance isn't really that big of a deal. Well, except in specific situations, and, well, that's one of them. This is one of them. Okay. That sure happened. Alright, good. My healer's not dying yet. Not today. Oh well. I'll take these losses. It's fine. Let's see. Who are my biggest threats? Honestly, not a whole lot of... Nope. Incorrect. Yeah, that works. Oh, he spun his knife. You know that means big damage. And what they say, spin to win. It probably seems silly, but I'm just gonna soften this guy up. So I don't even want him to have a chance with that killer lance. That is good enough for me. That's also good enough for me. Still got one bolting left. Okay. Do I have any... Yes, I do have something I can throw. Just eliminate this Pegasus Knight. Sounds good. Not the best level. At this point, my biggest concern is whether or not Selena will move. But I guess it's a moot point because her bolting is stronger anyway. And I'll be able to retreat if things get tremendously bad. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this kill first. At worst, I expect... Oh. There's the Zambato. At worst, those other shaman will go after Joshua because they don't have anywhere else to go. And from the looks of it, since they're equipped with Luna, they'll be doing a pittance of damage. Yeah, it was a good thing that Amelia's defense is so high. Oh, now there are pirates. Oh. But her resistance. Oh my god. I was going to say, her resistance is considerably better than Fran's. I did not realize that, oh my god. Why? Why me? Alright. Just for fun, what does this look like? It looks very dangerous, is what it looks like. Yeah, you know what? If dodging the bolting to keep Amelia alive is the price, or rather, if taking that 19-hit sleep is the price I have to pay to keep Amelia alive, then yeah, that's worth the trade-off. Great Knight. Or the Armor Knight. What are you thinking? We can talk a little bit about that, because I agree. Yeah. 4 weapon weaknesses. Well, it should be at least 6, right? Yeah, at least 6. Because you also have to remember there's the Horse Slayer and the Heavy Spear. Yeah, all 3 weapons in the triangle have effective weapons against specific, well, not flying types, usually. But other than that, yeah. Like, I'm not super worried about that, about the extra vulnerability. It's just that the class itself isn't super great. Like, I'm not a fan of the fact that that it actually loses movement from a Cavalier. Like, that is the wrong direction for movement to go. It's high defense and relatively mobile. It's like, if you're going from Knight to Great Knight, then that's fine. I would probably do that, because Generals being a promoted unit and having the same movement range as unpromoted infantry, like, that's not ideal. So in that case, I would definitely take the trade. Do I go for this move right now? Like, should I? I wonder. But yeah, no, like, I would definitely not keep, I didn't get the energy ring just yet. I guess I can. Amelia's not in danger of dying anymore. Not from this position. But this is a defeat every enemy chapter, so it shouldn't end if I take out the boss. Anyway. I also want to, you know, get to this other village before it's too late. So maybe I will do exactly that. I should be able to get there the next turn. The pirates can't attack it until the turn after that. Yeah, okay. And then... See, the thing is, I don't want my other units to be in range of Selena's attacks. So I'd very much like to deal with the shaman surrounding her, but they're in such annoying positions. At least with my army spread out the way it currently is. I'll move Joshua back just for that extra evasion boost. That's probably the wisest thing to do. Alright, this is gonna seem... Well, actually, will it be that bad? I thought I was going to be clever here and be like, well, what if I send Tana here? She's got enhanced range. What if I have her take out the archer so that I can safely pick up whatever's in the village? But I don't need to. What if I just visit, like so? Did you come to warn us about the fighting going on? Bit late for that, don't you think? Hey, barrier staff. That would have been incredibly useful a couple turns ago. Yeah, see, now Tana is safe. Don't have to worry about the archer. So that's fine. Man. Luna is a good concept, but they really nerfed that in this game, didn't they? I want to say it has, like, one of the worst... Well, yeah, it was broken. I mean, I don't remember how much accuracy it had before, but... it had a really high crit rate, too, didn't it? So to that end, it makes sense. Still. I'm tempted. I don't see any reason not to. Because she won't be able to kill Dusel on the next turn anyway. But let me do some more Fire Emblem math here. Like, if I do that, then she's almost definitely going to die. And I doubt the Shaman's going to be able to finish off Ephraim. So, yeah, okay, I guess I'll send in the 2 units that have the most plot relevance in fighting Selena. Oh, she doesn't have anything to say for fighting Dusel? Really? Like, the last... Oh. Oh. That's weird. Usually the dialogue happens before. She is following through on her oath. For better or for worse. Largely worse. And... yeah, more or less. Alright, Ephraim, let's finish the job. Now she's tired now. To be fair, I feel like I, too, would need a little bit of a nap if I caught a spear directly through my sternum. Let's not pay any attention to the fact that I'm pretty sure it just went into her horse. I wasn't paying attention to where the animation hits her on her sprite, don't worry about it. We've got 5 enemies left, and they're all just right down there. Alright, Colm, go down that way. Friends. I mean, Tana can just solo the rest of them, to be honest. She probably will by the time they get there. Now, I don't have the full context for what you're referring to, other than it sounds like it's Doctor Who. But it sounds accurate all the same. This guy can... Oh, nice. Well, you know what? Just for fun, let's see Namie with a sword and a critical. Kind of underwhelming. I like the bow better, but hey, only 1 enemy left. And who's he going after? He's going after the one he could hit the most. And that's fair. So there are 2 buttons each. Truth and consequences. Oh. Sounds like an earnest version of the of that meme with the guy who has to choose between 2 buttons and he's sweating profusely. So that I get. Ah, Mer's dragonstone. Got it back. Well, that's fair. We did have to kill Selena to get this. Ah, okay. Well, the little dragon girl is learning that war is hell. All right. Well, enjoy your food. Keep yourself alive and all that. All right. Well, that's the end of that chapter, though.